Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a fun Goodwill challenge. I'm headed into the Goodwill bins right now. I'm gonna see what I can find. Then we're gonna take those items back to my house and we'll see if we can redecorate a room for fall using the items that I found in this video. Is going to be so much fun. So let's go ahead and get started on this adventure. And I want to thank Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Ooh, what is this piece right here? Y'all, I think it's like a little scatter rug. That would be so cute just to put out for fall in your decor. You could even put it over a bench, kind of use it like a throw blanket, or use it as a scatter rug. I feel like I totally need this, right? Luckily, this rug was very thin, so it's easy just to throw in the washer, so it's nice and clean. But I do want to cut off all the fringe. First of all, it's kind of in rough shape, and second, it's for sure immediately going to get in a fight with my vacuum cleaner. So I just grabbed my fabric scissors and cut it right off. And it ended up being the perfect size for my foyer and looks great in here. Here is a beautiful art piece. Oh my gosh, y'all. Look how gorgeous this is. It has this raised detail right here. It's fabric. This would be amazing for some fall decor. I am definitely rescuing this from the Goodwill bins. This is my year-round decor, so I'm going to remove it. Look how cute, look how young my family was. And then I'm going to replace all that with this picture, y'all. I am obsessed. What a find this was. Absolutely gorgeous. So in this bin, frames. I like this little square one. I might get that. Ooh, I like this green one too. All right, I think we're gonna get these two frames right here. Cute little hat. Might need that. Grab that, put it in my DIY stash. I grabbed that handmade paper that I love and use all the time, put it on top of the glass, and then I took the little tiny hat and I hot glued it to the paper and put all of the pieces back into the frame. Then I grabbed my Dixie Belle brown glaze and I applied it to the entire piece, to the frame, to the paper, and even to the hat. I wanted this to bring all three pieces together, and I wanted it to give it a dark, aged, moody look that is going to look perfect in my foyer with all of my other decor. I do want to add a little embellishment to the hat. I grabbed some yarn and I glued a few pieces around the brim of the hat, and then I made a little bow with the yarn and glued it. I wanted it to be like a longer bow hanging down, and that is why I put the hat a little bit higher up on the frame to make room for this bow. The next frame I want to paint, but I couldn't find the perfect color. I wanted a kind of brownish, greenish color. So I took Fusion paint in the color Woodwick and Wellington and mixed it together. Also found another use for these little glass furniture sliders. They are the perfect little paint mixer. So I mixed those two colors together to get the absolute perfect color, and I painted the entire frame glass inside, everything in this paint mixture. If you didn't know, Fusion paint sticks to absolutely everything. Then I grabbed these dried pumpkin pods. They are available on my website, so I just grabbed a bag out of my stash. I absolutely love the color and the texture of these, and I just started randomly hot gluing them inside of the shadow box until they just kind of look the way that I wanted. I wanted it to just look like a piece of art with lots of texture. And then I just hot glued a hanger to the back of the artwork. I love layering artwork, and this piece looked perfect in front of the other picture. I have this piece on my hook. I created it in a previous YouTube video, and it looks fallish, but I'm gonna go ahead and replace it with the other piece I just made. If you do not know what Squarespace is, it is an online hosting platform, and that is who actually hosts my e-commerce store, juliesdesignsandsigns.com. And whether you have an online store, a local business, if you just want to create a portfolio or blog or offer a service, Squarespace has so many different options to host your website. So Squarespace has everything that you need to grow your business online. You can create a website using their very easy to use templates, designer fonts, color palettes. You can easily create an e-commerce store, and you can also market your business by connecting your social accounts and by using their email campaigns. Squarespace is extremely user-friendly. Even if you have no designer background, they have all these templates for you to pick from. It is really so easy, you guys. So if you're interested in trying out Squarespace, y'all go to squarespace.com/Julie's Designs and Signs, and they are giving my viewers 10% off when you use code Julie's Designs and Signs, and I will have a link to everything in the description below for y'all. Look at all the yarn in this bin, and they even have a little spindle as well, not spindle, a spool as well. Look how pretty they look together. These are perfect for fall, and they kind of match the artwork that I already have in my basket, so I'm definitely going to be grabbing all of these. I grabbed the yarn. I had just thrifted some kind of skinny, longer spindles that I had in my stash, and also a styrofoam cone. And then I just started wrapping the different spindles just in the middle because I did want the wood to show through as well. And these will be perfect just to add into any little vignette or basket, just to add that pop of fall color. With the styrofoam cone, I wanted to try to recreate my own spool of twine. So I grabbed some yarn and I just hot glued it at the bottom just to keep it in place. And I just wrapped it around the entire cone till it looked the way that I wanted it to look. Now it looks pretty cute like this, and you could stop here, but you know, I'm not going to. I found 2 wooden knobs in my stash, one smaller. I'm going to glue that one to the top, and then the bigger one I'm going to put on the bottom. And y'all, it's so cute. It looks like a little Christmas tree, so I feel like we're definitely going to be recreating these for Christmas with some Christmas colored yarn. Now this spool is already put together, but this blue is not the right color for our fall theme. So I just took a little paint and covered up that blue with a more fallish color. This is a basket that stays in my foyer, and under it I have this book, but it's feeling a little bit too light. So I'll grab some darker, moodier books that goes with our theme, put the basket back on top, and added in our little yarn spindle spools, whatever you want to call it, that I just created. And the 2 little Christmas tree looking spools, I'm going to add them to the side of my picture frame. It's been a while since I found one of these. Look at this brown dustpan. That would be perfect for fall. It might be a little weird to decorate with a dustpan, but I like it. So I took off a picture that I had, added in my rusty dustpan, grabbed a little sprig of cotton and hung it right on there. Perfect. Now it's time to put the finishing touches and bring this all together. First thing, we're going to change out the florals. Did I grab a branch off the side of the road to use for this foyer makeover? Yes, I did. It was free. I put it in my husband's truck. Y'all, he didn't even ask, why are you putting this branch in my truck? He's like, put it in my truck. I'm sure you're going to do something cool with it. Finally, after 20 years, he has stopped complaining about me taking stuff off the side of the road and putting in his truck. He's given up. He just lets me do it. So anyway, I took these branches, I cut them to the size that I wanted, and I added them to this beautiful 1-gallon glass vase that I have. I took a few of the smaller pieces of that branch and tucked them into my spool of string. I grabbed the Fall Array candle ring. This is available on my website. It is in the color pumpkin, and I just tucked that into this little basket I had here. And I took the leftover little bundles of yarn that I had and also added them into this basket. Just a little sack. I like the sack, and although I love swans, I don't love that picture. I wish it was just solid like this side. Oh, it's actually a canister. But wouldn't that be so cute with some floral in it? I think I'm gonna get it. I could just turn it this way because I really like this. I wanted to add something to this side of the foyer table, so I grabbed 2 vintage books in a beautiful fall color. I grabbed the little ceramic sack that I had just thrifted from the Goodwill bins, and then I grabbed some more of those side of the road beautiful florals and just added them into this pot. And with that, this foyer fall makeover is complete. I had so much fun creating this video and decorating this space. I really hope it inspired you and showed you that you can go to the thrift store or a garage sale or an estate sale or pick stuff up off the side of the road and come home, put it together and make absolutely beautiful high-end decor that is very unique. You will not walk into anyone else's house and find anything like this. I absolutely love the way it came out. Y'all let me know what is your favorite piece from this little fall collection that I made today. And if you love the fall array and the rust colors and that pumpkin color, I do have some beautiful pieces on the website if y'all want to check it out, juliesdesignsandsigns.com. And don't forget that next week is the vintage drop. So all of the items that you watch me thrift all month long, if you follow my Julie Thrifts channel, they will be available for purchase on the website, home decor section, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So definitely set y'all calendars. Now all we need is a little fall weather, because I don't know if it's like this where y'all are at, but over here in North Mississippi, it is so hot. So I decorated for fall. Now we need some fall weather. Also a little PSA. It doesn't matter how tiny the paint job is, change your clothes, put an apron on, something. Oh, this is now, you know, a painting shirt, I guess, because Fusion paint does not come off. It sticks to everything. Once again, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I hope you were inspired. If you're interested in starting your own website, y'all don't forget to check out squarespace.com/juliesdesignsandsigns. And they're giving my viewers 10% off, and I will have everything linked in the description. Y'all have a great day, and I will see y'all next week.